What up guys, Eric here from RacingRamFam. Today is another day of engine teardown. We're going to get the front timing cover off of it, we're going to pull the camshaft off of it, we're going to take it off the engine stand, we're going to pull the crankshaft out of it, take a look at those main bearings, get to a bare block, and then figure out if we need mains, start measuring piston ring gaps, but today we're going to start getting that crankshaft out and camshaft out. To get that harmonic balancer off, the first thing you're going to do is crack this bolt loose, and then I don't have crankshaft snubbers, so all I do is thread the bolt in, probably 5 or 6 turns, and then we're probably going to take out these 2 bolts. We're going to get ourselves a harmonic balancer puller / installer, which this one is Matco. You can go pick them up at AutoZone. They're pretty cheap. This one was really expensive because it says the words Matco on it, but pretty much this is a tool. So you take those 2 bolts out, you find the 2 right sizes, those bolt in there, you have this tool here that backs it out, and then this pushes on that bolt. I don't have a crankshaft snubber, so that's why we use that bolt. So let's get to it. So we're going to take 2 of these bolts out that bolt the actual pulley to the harmonic balancer on. I believe they're 13 millimeters or ½ inch. So after you get those 2 bolts out, you have to come over to your harmonic balancer puller set, figure out the size. These are standard, I'm guessing. One easy trick to find thread pitches is all you do is you put the 2 bolts together when they fit together nicely, and then the diameters are the same, you know it's that size. Which in this case, this one's 5/16 by 16. We'll grab 2 of these out of here. Ended up having to grab some longer 5/16 bolts. So then those 2 bolts that you took out, these are just going to thread right into them. Hook up your harmonic balancer de-installer. So now what you're going to do is you're going to hold this guy and you're going to back this guy off, and what it's going to do is it's going to push on that bolt and it's going to pull the harmonic balancer right off. And there you got it. That's how you take your harmonic balancer off.
Didn't know. Now it's time to go. Had to take the high road. Yeah, they didn't know. Now it's time to blow, cause we got the coldest flow. Didn't know. Now it's time to go. Had to take the high road. They didn't even know. Now it's time to show 'em why we turning into pros. You driving down the road.
So now that the front cover's off and we have the motor flipped over, we're going to start pulling the lifters out. And we're going to take 3 bolts out for the timing gear, take the timing chain off, and then we're going to pull the cam out. So we got to take the retainer bolts out, then pull the cam out. So we're going to get to that now. The lifters are just held in with 1 retaining bolt, and then the retainer comes out, and then you can pull the lifters out, and then this would be 10, so there's 20 of them, 2 per cylinder. Intake and exhaust. It doesn't matter which one they're which, it just matters the orientation of the bleed hole, which is facing up.
I'm making moves in the city of snow. Snakes in the grass was that I would choke. One in my style, my flow, and my go. Not gonna lie, I don't got other dope. Not gonna stop till my story is told. Not gonna stop till my flow is the best. Not gonna stop till I beat all the rest. No fear in my head, just heart in my chest. Impressing their word, that's the ultimate test. You lie when you rap, why you trying to flex? Better than all these rappers these days. So many surfers be catching my way. They didn't even know. Now it's time to go. Had to take the high road. Yeah, they didn't know. Now it's time to blow, cause we got the coldest flow. Yeah, they didn't know. Now it's time to go. Had to take the high road.
show 'em why we turning into pros.
I am J Spaz. Yeah, they know the name, nickname propane. Spitting out this fire cause it hit you like a click clack bang. I dissect your brain, and I'm a T-Rex while you stuck as the size of a grain. And forget all the pain, cause all of the work paying off and we get into fame. They didn't know, so hard to time I'm perfecting my flow. Up in the studio, you know how we do with the crew. Now we giving them chills like the snow. So you know that we back, committing murder on every track. Say he the best and he think he can rap, but as soon as he spit him, he better duck like Quack. Yeah, we took control. I started, now it got me stuck like parole. I spit it, then you watch the monster unfold, cause I'm spitting these flows and I'm snatching your soul. Dream team, yeah, we winning, and we keep on grinning, cause it's only the beginning, and we in it to win it. While you in it for the pretending, once we finish, we kill it, make them wanna give us a sentence. And we making these moves, put in the work, now we know around the school. They see now they wanna jump in like a pool, so I fix them and put them in place like a tool. After this, yeah, I'm done. You stuck in the race and we already won. I spit them a flow, then I'm leaving them stunned, cause you trying too hard and we just having fun, yeah.
Didn't even know. Now it's time to go, had to take the high road. Yeah, they didn't know. Now it's time to blow, cause we got the coldest flow. Yeah, they didn't know. Now it's time to go, had to take the high road. Didn't know. Now it's time to show 'em why we turning into pros. Yeah, they didn't know. Now it's time to go, had to take the high road. They didn't even know. Now it's time to show 'em why we turning into pros.
Holy crap, is this crankshaft heavy. I pinched my finger so hard underneath that thing. But dang. The fully forged crankshaft, because that 5.9 crankshaft is way lighter than that thing. That thing's holy crap. But yeah, so we got it all apart. You guys kind of saw the damage to the bearings. They have heat marks, they have scrapes in them. So something went through this thing. There must have been sand in it or something, but we're gonna have to get that crankshaft polished now. I'm gonna have to put this block in an engine washer, or I'm gonna have to clean it outside with some distilled water. Don't know yet. So, kind of bummer that the engine's it's not toast, but it's not looking too good, but oh well, at least it didn't go in the motor, spin a rod bearing, and mess up the crank, or spin a rod bearing and mess up the block again or something, or spin a main bearing, or because it was going to. I mean, it already ate all that babbitt off. You could see all that copper on there. But, so thanks guys for watching. As always, keep it boosting. There you have it, folks. 638 to the wheels, horsepower, and 752 torque. That is crazy.
Listen to some heat. You wonder who it is. You listening to me.